How's it going, my truant people? Dr. Slack and the Slacking Doctor, back with week... Oh, fuck. Who watches just to see if I will remember the week? Because you hit the jackpot on Dr. Slacking Bingo, because I don't fucking have a clue. Week 5, is that it? Christ above. How many weeks are there? 9 regular season weeks, and we're on week 5. So, we're past the midway point, you know. That's something, I guess. Because I'm tired. I won't lie to you. This shit's grueling. Like, this league is hard. Every week is just like, oh, fuck. Oh, another person that wants to clap my cheeks. Whew, I don't know if I'm ready. But anyway, we're back for week 5. And this week, your Forest Green Snovers go up against Galar and his Calgary Flamethrowers, I think. I'm pretty sure that's right. His link will be down in the description, and you can go check his channel to see if I'm right or not. I'm bored of waiting for him here, so let's back out of this and register our team while I'm bored. He's just getting ready. I'm not bored because he's taken ages and he's a horrible person and you shouldn't support him or anything like that. I'm bored because it takes about 10 seconds for me to get bored. You will know this if you've watched any of my videos before and seen me lose concentration as soon as we start playing Pokemon. We'll put Oggy up front because he, you know, at the time of recording, he was the big star against Jack. Last week against Goldoa, the recording quality looked like I was recording it from the very first camera phone held between my bum cheeks. So I apologise for that, but you know, you gotta get creative and try new recording methods, I guess. So I tried something new and it didn't work. No, my computer was fucked. I think it was overheating because since then it hasn't been a recurring problem. It was a one-day thing. I've got fingerprints all over my glasses. Does anyone else have this issue that wears glasses? Like, I stutter. Let me figure out. Let me get my words out. I know what I want to say. You don't know what I want to say. I know what I want. Oh, I've got brownies here. I know what I want to say, not you. I'm gonna have a quick brownie because that will help me focus. Fuck. I can't talk now. That was a mistake. Error. And now I'm going to have chocolate on my teeth because it was a really clingy brownie. I got my glasses fixed, by the way. Shout out to... I'm going to have to find this guy's name now because I really like his comments and I've forgotten his name and that's horrific of me. Oh, he's finally ready to receive. That's what I like to hear from a man. Thumbs up, sending. I'm not sending, that's a flat out lie. But by the time I get there, it'll be fine. Probably. Oh, weirdly, my Discord message is now not sending. I've been finding Discord has been very shit recently. Well, by the time my Discord message is sent, I actually will be ready to send. I am now ready to send and then fucking message Discord. Do you want to not be a prick? What was I saying before? Oh yeah, this guy's message. Oh, that's why Discord's being a prick because I opened YouTube. Whoops. Alright, Discord, you do your thing. Let me open YouTube on my phone. Because clearly we can't have YouTube open and LAN open and everything else. Doesn't like that. Shout out to... Oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name now. That's why I couldn't remember it. I can remember his profile picture. Lagodia. Lagodia? Like Eric Dyer? Lagodière. Perhaps he's French. Lagodière. That's an excellent French accent. Un baguette. Anyway, no, don't be racist to the French. Well, I'm English, I'm allowed. Anyway, that's not how it works. What was I saying? Shout out to him because he told me what to do with my glasses, which was basically stop being a wuss, I think was his advice, and tough it out. But I am a wuss, so I went to the opticians and they bent them back into shape for me because when you like put them down on the table, instead of being like, oh, look at that fingerprint, fuck's sake. Instead of being like level, like, you know, human eyes. Well, human eyes aren't level, are they? That's a myth. But you know what I mean. Instead of like sitting on the table, that's so bad. So scratched as well. Instead of sitting on a table like that, they sat on a table like that. They were so fucked. They were so badly fucked. So the optician, my Discord's just died. Why has my Discord died? Is my internet fine? This bodes well, doesn't it? We're gonna have a LAN disconnect after. Oh, I said I was. The message sent to say I was sending, and I wasn't. Fuck. Anyway, what was I saying? So I got the glasses fixed. That wasn't the point of the story. People who wear glasses, do you ever just get fingerprints all over your glasses and you're like, I swear I didn't touch them. I swear I barely touched here with the tiniest bit of my fingernail, but then massive fingerprint smudge. Happens to me all the fucking time. What was I saying before this? I'm sure I had a relevant story about my computer overheating. Failed to send. Oh. It said failed to send. Retry. I've completely lost my train of thought. The brownie, the glasses, chocolate on my teeth, some fingerprints on my face. Oh, he's got him. Cog. Alright, he's got them, so let's just participate, I guess. He's got El Cog. El Cogador, that's what I like to call him. This one. And then this one. And then I'll go... What was I saying before? That's really going to bother me. Good luck, have fun. And then a heart. I cannot fucking remember where I was going with that story. I'm sure it was really important as well and really insightful. I don't remember. Today's been a weird day. I think I told you guys about this on one of my... If you watch my intros, which if you've made it this far, then you have probably watched my intro, right? And, well, I guess you could have skipped to this point, but this seems like a random point to skip to. Well, oh no, I said I'd go 151. Why wouldn't you skip to ahead of this? Anyway, I said the other day about this piece of work that I was doing for uni, and I sent it off to my supervisor, and he came back and he was like, mate, this is shit, basically. He just came back and was like, this is shite. I think I explained this in a different video. He said, like, the core's fine, but really that was him being nice. And I had a meeting with him this morning to discuss it, and my secondary supervisor, who's lovely, she's very nice. They're both very nice, and they were both like, it's shit. So today I've been just wanting to bury my head in the sand and pretend that I'm not doing a PhD, because essentially I'm not, because the PhD I have been doing is ball sacks, so I have to just start again, which is fine because I haven't really done anything all year, which is why I'm at this point where at the end of my first year I don't know what I'm doing, because I should have been doing this kind of rudderless, I'm confused, what the fuck am I doing in the first few months instead of after 11, but I don't do things the easy way. So looking at the team he brought, shout out to Eric for the mocks, shout out to Eric for telling me Rotom H definitely isn't coming, because Rotom H is here, Eric. We didn't change the team just in case too much, so you know, he did also point that out. We basically changed Tran from Flash Fire to Flame Body because we were like, it's probably not coming. But Flame Body looks almost useless other than burning Corviknight on a U-turn. Snorlax isn't here, that's really nice. Bisharp isn't here, that's really nice. I kind of want to lead off with the Komodo, I think. Yeah. I'll lead off with the Komodo because I don't switch into Conkeldurr at all. Because we took the Crobat off the team. And other things as well. So I think I just want to lead it off with Specs Komodo. And then I can just fucking hit something as hard as I bastarding can, basically. So let's bring up Specs Komodo and the Calc. Just going to go for Wall Break, and he might look at it and think, that looks like a hazard, Rocks lead, and we bluff that, and then we go, bah! And he dies. We don't have Boom Burst. That mime sounded like a Boom Burst, but yeah, huge thank you to Eric. We did some mocks on, today's Thursday, we did some mocks on, I want to say Tuesday, maybe it was Wednesday, it could have been yesterday. The days all blur into one now. No, I worked all day yesterday, it must have been on Tuesday. And we were just like, yeah, fuck it, like, let's just do some mocks, and oh god, I knocked my water onto the keyboard. Good start. Oh, yeah, luckily the lid was on. Don't drink out of plastic bottles, even though I do all the time. It's not good for the environment, but I do it because, I don't know, I'm not proud. Just do it. It just happens. This Flamethrower is going to fucking chunk him. This Focus Blast would do equally as much, but if I'm just going to Flamethrower. I'm just going to Flamethrower. I'm not going to, because, like, what does he go into? Rotom H? Like, I'll chip that down. I don't really fear that. I'm just going to Specs Flamethrower, because I think he stays in, right? I think the point is he stays in and U-turns or some shit, and I just fucking chunk the shit out of this. Alright. Oh, that is what I call chunking the shit out of something. That looks like fully Fizz Death, and this Brave Bird is going to do a lot. It's going to do a lot. Damaged by the recoil. I'm going to click it again. Like, there's a part of me that wants to... That did a lot, right? like his Brave Bird. I know it's super effective, but Corviknight hits like my Nan, and she's no longer with us. So no, that's just an invested Brave Bird. Wow, Brave Bird's a strong move, I guess. Or high roll. It's pretty high roll looking at that. What was I saying before? Yeah, so I had a weird day because I had my supervisor meeting this morning, and they were like, just start again with your research, and I was like, okay. I could see Lati or Rotom coming in here, which is why I kind of wanted to double into the Tyranitar, but I just decided not to. Because this is useful too. TTM sticks. Ah, I didn't even think about that. Well, glad I didn't go into Tyranitar, because that would have sucked. I would say that did, what, 15 to 20? Probably more like 20, I'd say. Which suggests that he's not Spadef, right? Yeah, I'd say he's not Spadef. He's probably pretty much all Fizdef. So I can go Storm. If he Sludge Waves, it isn't the end of the world. If he Stealth Rocks, I could Encore Defog. I have a bunch of things I could do. Oh no. I don't even think that was on my end. That sucks. Alright guys, I'll make a cut and we'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm just going to come back now. I don't know if I've cut that properly, but fuck it. I'm going to come back now because it was like 2 turns. You can watch the 2 turns, you bastards. But yeah, so anyway, because now I can keep chatting. It's just like a longer intro. It's brilliant. So basically, that was the first thing today. That was my first thing today. And then I ended up leaving my stuff in my friend's study, and then my friend needed their study, and I couldn't get my stuff out because they were in a meeting. So then I just had to sit and play FIFA with my other friend because I was like, whoa, shit. My stuff, including my house keys, are locked in that study in a meeting. I can't get into my house. I can't do my uni work. Like, what am I going to do? I have no choice but to sit and play FIFA. So I sat and played FIFA, and it was great. Probably not the most productive thing ever, but it was great. And then I did some work. I did some actual work after that, after eating, and that was also great. And then I went and played football, and that was also great. So it's this weird thing where, like, I had quite a stressful morning, and I suppose at the minute I feel quite stressed that, like, I have this huge thing going on at uni that I should be very stressed about. But then at the same time, I've had quite a nice day, really. It's been kind of chilled. So it's one of those, isn't it, where I don't quite know whether to be. Imagine if I was Fire Blast on this. I think I would have just blown this thing up. Why am I such a pussy? Why did I run flame? Oh, he doesn't get Fire Blast, that's why. I tried to put in Fire Blast and he doesn't get it, that's why. Oh, that did more last time. Oh no, it's Brave Bird recoil. It's fine, it's fine. I was like, hold on. Is that the same roll as last time? I think he has some investment. Alright. Don't burn the Swampert, otherwise I think we'll have to do it again. Why did I lose 2 PP? Pressure. So he's not Mirror Armor, he's Pressure. So that means that he can't bounce back my evasion drop on the defog if I choose to defog here, which might actually be important because it might mean that I can Focus Blast. I might just Aura Sphere. I might just Clanging Scales. I don't know. Like I'm talking about here, if I defog, if he goes for Rocks here, I defog as he goes Corviknight, then I U-turn potentially into the Komodo, is the sequence of events that my brain has already leapt ahead to. I don't know if I am going to go Komodo in that sequence of events, but it's possible. I might just go Heatran. I might go Komodo. I might go Heatran. I might go Komodo. I think Komodo exerts more offensive pressure, so I'm definitely going to defog here. I don't think there's any point in me encoring. And I don't want those rocks up, so I'm going to defog. I don't need the rocks not up, I just don't want them up. But yeah, I just don't want everything getting chipped down this early. I think it's fine to defog here. There's a part of me that thinks this is quite a passive play, and that wants to just U-turn and keep up offensive momentum. But I don't want to U-turn on this because I don't want to get Effect Spored. Can Effect Spore hit grass types? I assume it can. It's not like a powder move, is it? Like Spore or something. I don't want to get put to sleep. Who would be the best thing to get put to sleep? Would it be Oggy? Yeah. I think it would be Oggy. I think Oggy's the most currently passive member of the team. Annoyingly, some of the... nah, that's fine. Do we see a sludge bomb, not a sleep powder, so that worked out really well. I'm now going to click the Toxic, because if the Swampert or the Rotom comes out, I want to Toxic those first. I don't think he's going hard Conkeldurr. Eric did say to me in the mocks, don't Toxic here, because if he goes Conkeldurr, then you're fucked. But I don't think he's going Conkeldurr when he has the Swampert and the Rotom. Eric didn't have either of those, which is the big difference. Yeah, the Swampert comes out. That's pretty much what I expected. So, we miss. We miss. That sucks. That really fucking sucks, actually, because getting this thing on a timer would have been fantastic. So, Earthquake, very possible. Sludge Wave, very possible. I don't have a lot that I really want to do about that. So, like, I don't want a Toxic predicting the rocks or the Sludge Wave, because he could just Earthquake expecting that aggressive play from me. I think he knows pretty well how I play. Flip turn also wouldn't have been great. Although getting a Toxic, he might have outsped me. This lets in the Corviknight. He can Roost. I can potentially get momentum on that. It lets in the Rotom. I can potentially get momentum on that. There are worse positions to be in. This is not the worst. So this could be Scarf. On his build against my team, I don't think Scarf makes any sense. I have a Garchomp, for example. I just don't think that's great unless it's Trick Scarf. So I'm going to just U-turn. Like, I want to knock off predicting a Volt Switch from him here, but he could Will-O-Wisp or he could Overheat. If I go hard into the either Barney or Oggy let in the fucking Komodo, which is my the fucking Rotom Heat. Let in the, you know, the bastardin thing that I'm talking about. Conkeldurr. So, I'm at, how much with you? 43. I would live an uninvested Overheat the vast majority of the time. If you Will-O-Wisp, I don't care. And if you Volt Switch, I don't let in Komodo. So, just for positioning sake, I'm going to make this switch. Yeah, Will-O-Wisp comes out. So if he's defensive, do I outrun him here? If he's, like, say he's like a Fizz Death variant, I would outrun him here, and I would kill... Nah, I don't kill if he's max HP with any move. So on that merit, the best thing I can hit his team with right now, I'm going to say is Clanging Scales, which I don't think lowers my special defense, only my physical. Yeah. So I'm going to Clanging Scales because his resist Corviknight is so low. And it is a two-shot on this, and it's the most damage I can do to this. So I'm going to Specs Clanging Scales. I don't think he likes that. We will die to an Overheat here if he outspeeds me and overheats, but he's not going to risk that. He's going to sack this. Yeah, perfect. So that's a huge sack. That's a huge sack. I really wish I was Stone Edge on my Garchomp. I took it off last minute for Scale Shot because we didn't think the Rotom was coming. I do have some chip off on the Rotom at least, though. So, assuming it's a Fizz Death Rotom Heat. My Garchomp at +2, yeah, the Scale Shot with 3 hits just isn't going to kill. I'd need like 5 to kill. 4 would kill, depending on his investment and how much chip he's taken. So I do want to get Sand Up. I definitely want to get Sand Up to chip down that. Man, maybe I should have kept Dragon Claw or Stone Edge. I went for the Scale Shot because I didn't think Lati would be Scarf. Maybe a little bit greedy. Maybe a little bit greedy. I don't really like Scale Shot as a move. Too many variables with it. Miss plus multi-hit chance. I know I like multi-hit moves like Rock Blast on Tyranitar and stuff, but not with Scale Shot. Scale Shot feels dodgy to me. This might seem really aggressive, but I'm not going to just let this die. I'm going to go hard Oggy. I don't think he Earthquakes here. I don't think he Surfs here either. I think we see a Psychic or a Draco, and I think Oggy eats either of those. And then, Ice Beam. Okay. Trying to catch the Whimsicott. Understandable. Now I am going to go Whimsicott because if he goes for anything here, it's Earthquake or Surf. And I don't want to deal with either of those. Could also be a Calm Mind variant. So, yeah, I'm just going to go Whimsicott here. Play that nice little pivot game. He might want to go back to Swampert as well. So we do cover that. Or even the Rotom H. He will probably then stay in and let us U-turn chip him again, which is pretty nice. At the point that the Rotom H comes in, I don't think I go back to Komodo, because essentially Komodo would just be getting sacked at that point. Let's see. So it is this. So I could Moonblast. I'm just gonna U-turn. I'm just gonna U-turn because if he chooses to Stealth Rock, then I'm just gonna go into Komodo. Yeah. I'm going to U-turn. If he chooses to stay in, we can go Komodo, and if he switches out into Rotom or Vileplume, we get the momentum. Yeah, I thought there was a good chance, but we don't have Energy Ball anyway. He doesn't know that, but we don't have Energy Ball anyway, so this thing's going to be a real pain in the ass for me. I'll tell you that right now. So we're going to go hard into Keratin. I think, yeah, he might Flip Turn, and I think that's a good play if he does Flip Turn, but there's a chance we die and we get momentum. I think after burn we would die. Yeah, I think we would die and get momentum. I really would have liked to keep this thing around more. I would have liked to keep this thing around more. Maybe I should have Moonblasted because I knew he wasn't going to switch. I knew he wasn't going to switch because I feel like he's in the back. So Lattie's going to come out here. We're going to die. Well, he might, because he knows we're going to die. There's some logic in him not going Lattie. Because arguably that just gives me a free U-turn with Whimsicott. I guess the Whimsicott wasn't the best double, predicting the Swampert. Do I die? Yep. So, I could actually just go Tyranitar and click the Focus Punch into Conkeldurr. I could go into Zam. Alakazam, Latios, Choice Scarf. Because there is a chance he's Scarf Lati, of course. We would live a Draco from Timid. Our Shadow Ball would do a lot to him, and I don't think he has a switch into that. So I'm gonna go Hagen because I think he just Shadow Ball looks really strong against his team, and if we're faster than him, I guess if he specs, we could die here. If he specs, I could lose my Zam, and that would be really bad, I guess. But I think going Whims and like U-turning again if he stayed in with Lattie just put me in a bad spot. So I didn't want to do that. This Shadow Ball should hit his team really hard. Yeah, so we outrun him. If he specs, we'll die here. We do a chunk. He's pretty fat, actually. He's pretty fat, and Dragon Pulse won't kill us, so... He's probably thinking, oh, he's likely Sash. Let's break his Sash, but I'm Specs, boy. I don't mind taking that chip on Zam. This is why people think that Zam just can't live a hit. You think, oh, it has to be Sash, but Zam's Spadef is 95. Like, yeah, its HP is 55, but that's workable. It's a bit like Kartana, right? Kartana can take a physical hit. It can take a neutral physical hit. Yes, it can't take a HP fire, but it can take a, you can switch Kartana in on like. You switch it out on like an Earthquake or something, for example, like a neutral, decently strong physical hit, and it will take it, and then you can hit them with the Leaf Blade. And now he's probably looking at his team and just thinking, fuck, like I gotta try and take a Specs Shadow Ball right now. I don't know if his Def Swampert takes it. No, he's just gonna let the Lati go down, so that's the only thing that outspeeds Garchomp, barring Scarf, has gone. So that's great news. Now, Conkeldurr Mach Punch from the range of health that might be able to pick us off. So that's not good, but really now it's just breaking his defensive core of Swampert, Vileplume, and Rotom. Mach Punch Conkeldurr could be a problem. I guess Garchomp and Whimsicott are the checks to that. If it's AV, then it won't be that strong. Okay, so Swampert comes out again. I think I don't want to just Shadow Ball this thing. Like, I think I want to keep this healthy. So I'm going to go Storm. And I think I'm just going to Moonblast. If he chooses to Stealth Rock, I could Encore. I don't think we'll see a Stealth Rock. I don't think he gains too much from rocks at this point. I think we'll see a Flip Turn again. But, okay, then he goes, what, Vileplume? Rotom? Like, I want to chip down the Rotom, so I kind of don't mind. Like, I feel like maybe he's thinking I'll get him stuck in the momentum vortex. You know, I'll go Rotom, I'll Volt Switch, I'll do this. But, like, I don't mind that too much. I think I'm kind of okay with that because I want chip on the Rotom. So this U-turn damage, although minimal, is kind of necessary to put him in range of that +2 Scale Shot. If only I was Facade on that would have been really nice. I am Lumberry actually on the Garchomp, so when he comes in and tries Will-O-Wisp in me, I could go to +4. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know who I'm going to be able to SD on is the problem. I don't want to let him double, so I'm going to run the risk of U-turning here. Because if he doubles Swampert, it's just shit. So I'm going to U-turn. Because I think that's a very valid thing for him to do here. I'm never going to Energy Ball, so I think U-turning is a reasonable play. Hopefully we don't see the Effect Spore pop. I don't know if it can work on Grass types. I'm going to hope that it can't. Yeah, although Heatran is good for breaking through this team somewhat with Toxic. Imagine if I got that Swampert Toxic, by the way. It really isn't essential to break through anything. So he's going to Leech Seed. That's fine. I think what I'm actually going to do is go for my... no, because if I go for Rocks, he goes Swampert, he gets Rocks. There's really no point. I'm going to Toxic the Swampert. Getting the Swampert Toxic's the most important thing in this game for me right now. So if he chooses to go hard Conkeldurr... I don't think he's going hard Conkeldurr. No, I'm not having that. I'm going to Toxic. I'm not having that he's going Conkeldurr. I think you always go Pert here. Because like I say, if I Rocks, you want to Rocks or Flip Turn. So... it's really, that endgame Garchomp is the key piece right now. That endgame Garchomp. I wish I was like stronger Garchomp instead of bulky Garchomp now, because the things that I wanted to take hits from are already dead. But it's okay. Alakazam's also looking pretty good. So getting this Toxic is nice. Excuse me, burping. I'm pretty sure he always outspeeds me here, so I'm just going to Toxic again, because like, I don't care about this thing. I don't want him to Volt Switch. I don't want him to Will-O-Wisp into my Garchomp pivot on the Volt Switch. I don't want him to Pain... well, he can't really Pain Split anything, so I think I'm just going to Toxic. Like, I'm just going to Toxic again. If he goes Conkeldurr, he goes Conkeldurr. I might just Magma Storm it. I might Protect. I don't know. I'll see how I feel when Conkeldurr comes in, if it comes in. But getting Conkeldurr Toxic wouldn't hurt either. But I think we'll see a Volt. Yeah. Alakazam from Conkeldurr, Guts, Flame Orb, Burnt, Mach Punch does 46 on a max roll. Yes, right. Give me this. Like, I should have had this earlier. Give it to me. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I'm not going to Protect in case he Stealth Rocks. Yes, I think a Flip Turn is likely, but with Leech Seed, I don't think we're racking up much with on the Toxic anyway, are we? So, I need to find out exactly what health my Alakazam is at to understand whether it can take a Guts boosted Adamant Mach Punch. So, like I said, I don't think he has a Sludge Wave on this, otherwise I think he would have gone for it before now. If he doubles into the Vileplume, again, I don't really lose too much. Yes, Oggy's getting worn down, but Oggy isn't a vital piece here, so... gonna go hard Whimsicott. But, let's see. Oh, I didn't check my Alakazam's health. Oh, I'm clicking too fast. It's because like this endgame feels like it's going to be a little bit drawn out, and I don't want to lose on timer. Because I think I was a bit slow early game telling my stories, having my fun. It's just Flip Turns, doesn't Rocks, okay. I mean, I think that's probably his best play. I don't dispute the play at all. That isn't oh, why would you make that play? Ha ha ha. That's okay, like, yeah. I get it, I get it. I just didn't necessarily expect it right there. So, doesn't seem like he has the Sleep Powder on Vileplume. We know he's more than likely Strength Sap. We know he's Sludge Bomb. We know he's Leech Seed. He could be Protect. He could be a Grass move. So the Conkeldurr comes out here, sir. Sir. You can't... I want this. I want this. I want this really badly. The Swamput's poisoned. I don't think that was the play. Because you can't Drain Punch this off. Yes, I'm going to die to a Poison Jab or a Ice Punch or a Facade. He just wants to get the Flame Orb active? He just wants to get the Flame Orb active. But this is just more chip. So we get good damage there. We lower his special attack. Nice. I'm just wondering. Unboosted Garchomp doesn't kill with a Scale Shot yet. So I can't yet go Garchomp. I'm going to go Oggy. Like, I understand this lets in the Conkeldurr on the Volt Switch. I get that. But then he's revealed to be Flame Orb Conkeldurr. I'm quite low on health, so I don't know how much he'll get back with his Drain Punch. And this might be my chance to get Alakazam in by sacking this to Magma Storm and then... Yeah. I need to check that Alakazam's range of health, though. Because how much realistically is he going to get back off a Drain Punch? I'm at 50% health. Drain Punch. He could just Mach Punch, I guess. He could just Mach Punch, I guess. I'm at 82. He'd get back 53. I would do 63. Ugh. I'm not doing a lot. I'm not doing a lot. I could go into Whimsicott. Exactly what range of health am I like? I'm 60. 60, 60, 60. He would need... His Adamant Mach Punch to kill me would be a 56% chance. And my Garchomp is not doing enough yet. So I can't risk losing Whimsicott. So that means I just Magma here. I just Magma and I let Oggy go down. That fucking sucks, man. The combination of the fucking Toxic Mist on the Swamput, so I haven't been able to fire off just Magma Storms otherwise, and then the Magma Storm miss sucks. However, they're both moves that miss, and I never usually miss moves, so I can't complain too much. I now don't know if he's Adamant or not. This is so good in the late game against everything else, isn't it? Spec Psychic just goes crazy now. I shouldn't give it up yet. I shouldn't give it up yet. Makes no sense to give it up yet. I'm gonna U-turn. It's super aggro. It's super aggro, but if he goes Rotom and I Moonblast, then he just Volt Switches and I don't go Garchomp and we lose momentum. I think the only pieces I need to win this game are Alakazam, Whimsicott, and Garchomp, so I'm just a little bit like, I think he's staying in though, man, and I haven't trusted my gut when I've known what he's doing earlier. Yeah, I know what he's doing, and I'm just going, ah, well, this is my like objective play. Fuck your objective play. Objective plays are for pussies. Like, click your actual play. I mean, if you're staying in, you should be predicting and clicking Drain Punch, right? Unless you just think, oh, well, we live I'll get Sand Up at least. We'll you know, unless you're just thinking, oh, I live a Moonblast, so let me just take it and Ice Punch or Facade, I guess. But, yeah, okay, Ice Punch. I'm going back out to Whims because I think this will be enough chip at this point to put him in range of... that's not the right play again. That's not the right play, but I just think he's Drain Punching, so fuck it. That's not the right play. That is not the right play. Yeah, he does Drain Punch. Like, this is the thing, it's not the right play, but I feel like I know what he's doing, and I'm not calling it, and because I'm trying to make, like, the objective right plays. Fuck your objective right plays. Sometimes when you play Mons, you gotta not be a pussy and say, I know what my opponent's doing, I don't care about the objective risk versus reward, blah, 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 blah. Like, you gotta bluff, and you gotta call a bluff sometimes. That's Mons. Speaking of, do I U-turn again? Oh, I'm U-turning again. Oh, okay. I didn't put a lot of thought into that. I just gut. I'm just like, nah. You know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. So, Spec Psychic claims one. Like, I'm pretty sure. Even, yeah, I'm not even gonna do the maths. Spec Psychic claims one. There's no way. I'm a fucking Alakazam, man. Like, we had to make some big boy plays there because he was making some big boy plays. He forced us into it. Fair play to him, but we made him. We're back. We're clicking Spec Psychic. Spec Zam about to claim another life. Nice. I don't believe you live this. I refuse to believe you live this. Yeah. Okay. It's looking pretty good now. I could have gone Garchomp there and SD'd on the Will-O-Wisp. That would have been fire, actually. Yeah, that might have been better. I mean, Ice Punch Swampert could still be a problem. Ice Beam Swampert could still be a problem. But it's fine. Swampert comes out. Speaking of, I'm going to go into Barney. Hear me out. I don't want to let Alakazam die. And I don't think, like, we don't kill from full with the Psychic. I think he's always flip turning, but if he makes some sort of read on the Whimsicott, like, that's terrible for me. I don't want that at all. Because if he, like, I don't know, if he has got Ice Beam for the Garchomp, for example, and he Ice Beams into the Whimsicott on the switch here, and my Whimsicott dies, if I am in range of the Conkeldurr or he gets the roll, like, I'm in a really bad spot. So I'm just not risking the Whimsicott. Not, there you go. See, man, sometimes I know what I'm doing. I know for the most part I'm what you would call a fucking idiot. But occasionally, just occasionally, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just going to Banded Crunch here. I can't afford to do anything else. I want to Focus Punch, but he can Flip Turn. That's why Focus Punch just doesn't work here in this particular scenario. Otherwise, great move. Great bring. But here, like, he's going Conkeldurr on a Flip Turn. I could go Whimsicott on the Flip Turn. Oh, I should have Focus Punched the shit out of you. I can't believe you didn't Flip Turn there. I guess you're afraid I'm faster than you. This will still chunk. Like, I'm still Banded T-Tar. Yeah, I don't know if he'll get it all back, because he's quite low now. And I probably outrun him. So, I'm just going to go for the Crunch. Like, I know he's going to recover a lot with Drain Punch, but I need to keep him low. The aim of this game is to keep him low. Yeah. Okay, Drain Punch comes out. I think I go Garchomp and I Earthquake. Yeah. Because Alakazam could die to the Mach Punch. And we don't know. It's still useful for the other things on his team. And I can potentially just Swords Dance in front of the Vileplume. So, yeah, I'm just going to Quake here. I can also potentially Swords Dance in front of the Swampert. Potentially to KO the Swampert with Toxic as well. So, the main thing is this doesn't just let free Vileplume come in. And if it does, it kind of abuses it. How much does Strength Sap lower your defense by? Your attack by? Whoa. Lowers attack by 1. So he chooses to just try and chip me, but I'm perfectly okay with that. Conkeldurr goes down. That's what we wanted. Would have been real nice if I had Sword Stance, but now Conkeldurr goes down. All we need is chip on the Swampert. Alakazam wins. I think we'll see Vileplume come out. Yeah, we do. Vileplume, level 50, max physical defense. At +2, I do 50%. I'm gonna Sword Stance because if he's like some sort of sleep move or something, I guess I just want to get my boost going. I don't know, maybe that isn't the right play because I'm Lumberry, that's what I'm thinking. And if he just Strength Saps, like, I get to +1. I wish I had Sword Stance on the Mach Punch, but things happen. Oh, he's Moonblast. Do I live this? I'm pretty tanky. I think I will. Yeah, I do. So he... Oh, I think I'm going to lose to Endgame Swampert now. This move has a chance to flinch, right? Yeah, I'm going to try and flinch him. I think I'm going to lose to Endgame Swampert because I don't have Energy Ball on Whimsicott. Fuck, man. That sucks. It's flexible per C, but it doesn't matter. If we flinch him, like, that's amazing. It kind of would be nice for all the misses. No, it goes for Strength Sap. Interesting. Gives us another chance to flinch him, I guess. I don't think this changes the end game because, like, Alakazam's just going to come in and Psychic this whatever range of health he's at. He's never living a Spec Psychic, so I don't really think this matters. It's just will Alakazam put the Swampert in range of Swampert, put the Swampert in range of Whimsicott. Actually, if he puts me to sleep here, that would matter because +1 Fire Fang should still 2 KO. So if we snag the flinch and don't get effects board, that'd be great. He is running the risk of that by clicking the Strength Sap. Okay. So, Garchomp goes down. We go into Alakazam. We click Spec Psychic. We kill this. He goes Swampert. We click Spec Psychic. We hope we put him in range of Whimsicott Moonblast. And that's literally the end game. Because Swampert should be able to kill Alakazam, I would think, with any move. And should be able to kill Whimsicott with the Ice Punch, I would imagine, because we're pretty low on Whimsicott. So, yeah. That's the game. It just comes down to does this put Swampert in range with the poison? Imagine if it had got Toxic in the mid game. Not that I'm salty. I'm salty. Okay. All right. Nothing we can do here, lads. It's just in the hands of damage rolls. Well, what's he at? He's barely taken any chip, man. He's barely taken any chip. I think this will do a lot. Like, this thing's strong, but Whimsicott's not. Whimsicott's uninvested. And I don't have the Energy Ball, which is the saddest thing. But I think this will do a lot. Oh, I don't think that's enough. That should kill me, right? Yeah. I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, that's so... I could Encore him. Ooh. Whimsicott, you beauty. Swampert. Flip turn. Should be doing 12%. Leftovers heal 6. I think I Encore him. I think I Encore into Moonblast. Oh, I fucking love Whimsicott. I think I Encore into... If he's... Yeah, because he's not Mental Herb. We know that. I think we win on late game Encore. I didn't think about the fact that he would have to click a resisted move into the Zam. We are leftovers, right, on Whimsicott? Yeah, which I think means we will take multiple flip turns. If we win this best Pokemon in Draft League, I will hear no other stories. You don't take that as well as I would have liked. That looked pretty invested, actually. But we definitely take it better than we would have taken an Ice Punch. So, and now he takes toxic damage. I think we live one more of those without barring a crit. Please don't. We do not deserve to get crit here. We really don't deserve to get crit here. So we just Moonblast. I don't think this Moonblast might kill, but judging by how much the Spec Zam did, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Come on, Whimsicott. Come on, Storm. Oh, it kills! It's a crit! I don't think the crit mattered. I don't think the crit mattered because it would have 2-hit KO'd, especially after another round of Toxic. And I don't even know if a crit flip turn would have killed us from that range, but he would have needed to crit the flip turn to kill us. So, barring him critting us, that crit does not matter. And after the little bit of RNG earlier in the game, I think we could take that. I think we could take that crit. So, yeah, GG to Galado. Super fun game after the DC. Really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm just going to drop him a GD. Outsort stats. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that game. Whimsicott, best Pokemon in Draft League format. Doesn't even need to Encore because he'll just get the crit. It'll just get the crit. Encore, best move in the game. I will hear nothing to the contrary. That wasn't even Prankster Whimsicott, by the way. That was Infiltrator because he had a Bisharp and I wanted to be able to Encore it into Sword Stance because I'm a prick. But yeah, that was a super fun game. He's just saying he's kicking himself for that turn 1 sack with Corviknight. I get it. Like it's a hard turn to call. And he's asking if I had Bullock on Zam. I'll talk to him afterwards. But yeah, huge GG to him. Super fun game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I really, really did. Your Forest Green Snovers are now... Shit, man. I think we only lost to Vepsis, right? And it was at week 5, so I think we're 4-1. Is that right? That can't be right. This league's way too good for that to be right. These clowns can't have let me get to 4-1. What are they playing at? Is that right? They've let me get to 4-1. What are they doing, lads? Oh, have a word with yourself, Cog. That's not on. I'm shocking. I'm a meme. I'm not even a serious... I don't even know how I got in this league. Well, I do. I'm the sugar daddy of the commissioner. But that's not the point. Regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for living around with me. And I'll catch you again next time.